on the track, got my face in the back like I'm taking a slap. I need a drink, but it's straight from the tap. And I'm hating the slack, couple man slide around like the hate in the gaff.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy TSG, that soccer guy, and welcome back to a Premier League match preview for Chelsea versus Leeds United. In this game, I'm going to be giving you my starting lineup as well as my score predictions and who I think is going to be the man of the match. With that being said, let's get straight into it. So look, guys, this is a must-win game for us, and there's nothing else that can be said about it. We can't go into this game and play bad. We have to come out and have a good performance, because if not, we might as well wave the title picture goodbye. In this video, I'm going to build a team that I think is more than capable of keeping a clean sheet as well as scoring quite a few goals with the players that I'm putting up front. So with that being said, let's get straight into the starting lineup. Starting off with the goalkeeper, we know that's going to be one man. He's back in the team. Kepa had a great performance in the last game. He's the reason we didn't lose that game. But overall, we need Edouard Mendy back in goal. Edouard Mendy has been great. He's had one game really where he's been bad since he's been at the club. We need him in a game like this to go out and have a good performance. So he picks his stuff for not only for this game, but for most teams every single week. Edouard Mendy is the guy. Now, as far as the defense, for me, that looks like this. Rudy has to come back into the team. Thiago Silva as well has been way too good to keep out. And it was a toss-up for me between Aspi and Christensen as to who would get that right center back spot. But to be honest, Christensen was too bad in that game to be playing. Not that Aspi was that much better, but overall, I think he did have a better game than Christensen, and Christensen gets benched for me. I don't see how he could start this game. I think this back three is the best back three we can play right now. And if we want to win the game, this is who we need to go with. Now, as far as the midfield four for me looks like this. The two wing backs, of course, Reece James, Marcos Alonso. You can't really put anybody else in the position. I think Saul had his better game last game. Still not that great of a game. I mean, we got 3 goals scored against us. But I think we need to call upon Alonso rather than call upon Saul. I think that was his last opportunity, and it still wasn't good enough to be in the team. Reece James, obviously, he picks himself every week. And Jorginho, just like Thomas Tuchel was saying, he's going to have to play through the pain in this game. He's probably not going to do a full 90, but he'll probably play until like the 60th, 65th minute unless he gets injured early in the game. Let's hope he doesn't, because he's our last decent midfielder. Ruben Loftus-Cheek back again. He has moments of quality, but I'm starting to really struggle with how I see his career playing out at Chelsea. I could see him being in this team for a long time, but then he goes and has performances where he just looks like he's not even good enough to be in the first team of Chelsea. So it makes it very difficult as far as Loftus-Cheek. Do I think he's going to start this game? Yes. Do I think he's going to have a better performance than last time? I do. With that being said, he needs to have a better performance, because if not, I don't know how many more chances he's going to get. Kovacic will probably be back soon, and N'Golo Kante will hopefully be back soon. And these guys in midfield are running out of chances, because when those two come back, if they stay fit, they're going to stay in the team. They're our two best midfielders by far, and they deserve the opportunity. So Jorginho and Ruben Loftus-Cheek need to show in this game that they can do some good in this team. Now, as far as the front three looks like this. Mason Mount, Timo Werner, and Rom. I think this is a very good front three. I think we're going to cause a lot of damage with this front three. If we can get these guys firing, this is going to be the best front three we could possibly play with the team. The pace of Timo Werner running in, Rom picking up the ball in the middle, playing with his back to goal and pushing a pass to Mason Mount, or getting the ball to Timo Werner to score goals, I think it's going to work out really well. Even when Rom didn't play that great of a game last game, he was still able to get one of the goals that Timo Werner provided. And of course, Timo Werner going into that last game scoring 2 goals and getting an assist, he's going to come into this game with a ton of confidence, and I think he's definitely going to score again. This front three, I think, could become our front three for a long time if they start clicking. And with Conte and Kovacic coming back, that's going to make this team really strong again. I want them to go out there today. I think the team's going to have a really good performance. Overall, I think we're definitely going to win the game. Before I get into the score prediction, I'm going to show you the subs bench. Subs for me look like this. Hudson-Odoi, I feel like hasn't been good enough lately. He was having a lot of consistency and a lot of good performances, but I think he needs a little bit of time on the bench. Kai Havertz again, one of those guys that come off the bench, him as well as Ziyech and Pulisic. We have a lot of quality on the bench to be able to bring in. If somebody like a Jorginho needs to come out, we could have like Mason Mount drop deep and bring in like a Pulisic or a Ziyech or even a Kai Havertz to play in that role and help the team. Overall, as far as the score prediction in this game, I think we are going to keep a clean sheet. Leeds has been struggling a lot this season, and I think we're going to find it. I'm not going to say easy because we haven't found any game easy recently. I mean, I don't know, we've been scored on in our last 5 games, which just isn't a good look for us, having not been scored on in a long time. But overall, I think we're going to get a definitive win. I think we're going to get a 3-0 win with another goal by Timo Werner, a goal by Romelu Lukaku, and I'm also thinking there's going to be a goal by Mason Mount or Reece James. One of those two is going to score. I think Mason Mount's going to provide an assist in this game. Timo's going to be coming into this game with a lot of confidence. He's going to use that and score himself another goal. And I think Romelu playing beside him is going to come in with a lot of confidence as well and score a goal. So overall, I think this is exactly what we need. A team like Leeds, not discounting anything from Leeds, but definitely a team. It's perfect to play a team like this right now when we can go in and get a win that we desperately need. That's all from me for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for the video I post right after this, the match review. Of course, you guys know what I talk about in that one. And with all that being said, it's been your boy, TSG, that soccer guy, signing out.
How heavy is that? Light work with the bass on the track, on my face to the back like I'm taking a slap. I need a drink, but it's straight from the tap. And I'm hating the slack, couple man.